Now on Talking Solutions, one of my favorite guests, Don Miller from HopeLink. Thanks for coming back in.
Thanks, Terry, and you're my favorite host, if I can say that.
You are very kind. And we're Facebook friends, and I'm proud of that too, because it gives me a lot of information about what's happening at HopeLink.
It's always good to be able to talk to people outside of our circle at HopeLink and tell them what's going on, because so many things that happen at HopeLink really affect a much larger scale of population.
Don Miller is with us today from HopeLink of Southern Nevada. Don, over the past several years, we've been talking about the efforts of the charity. It just keeps growing because it's doing such great work.
We do excellent work, and we have excellent people working for us with great hearts and passion for our purpose and mission, too.
We're talking with Don Miller from HopeLink of Southern Nevada today on Talking Solutions. You and I talk so often about the senior population that you are so deeply involved in assisting, but that is far from the extent of HopeLink of Southern Nevada services.
Yes, it is. We kind of get off on this tangent of seniors because that's kind of what I do, and that's where my heart is and all. But HopeLink is a much bigger scope. HopeLink manages people who are families, like working families just living on the edge, single mothers, victims of domestic violence, victims of sex trafficking. We work with CPS on low-level cases to try to help families reunite and get incorporated. So there's a number of things there. We have divisions for housing, our senior program, and many other things that are on the horizon. So really, we get sidetracked into what my heart is all about and don't pay enough attention to what other things we're doing. For instance,
you guys are ready to help kids going back to school.
Going back to school, because back to school is a huge effort that we put on every year. What we do is supply them with 2 sets of clothes or 2 complete new uniforms, depending on what their school requires, all the undergarments, backpacks, supplies, you name it. All they need is the teacher. Our back-to-school program is on now for people who live in the jurisdiction zip codes that we serve, which would be all of the Henderson zip codes, and I think there's 89122, 89123, and 89183 zip codes of Las Vegas that we can provide for.
What about Boulder City?
Boulder City, Henderson, and
89005.
05, that's like all of Boulder City. We provide for people who are certified low income, qualifying that way, and we can help their kids. They just need to call us and make an appointment or come by. We have a lot of people that we serve. In fact, last year alone, we served 12,000 people, completely unduplicated. That's almost the population of Boulder City. And a lot of those people come in once again so they can sign their kids up for back to school. It takes a big burden off the parents who are just trying to get by, and having to go get school clothes and backpacks and shoes and all that kind of stuff for their kids for school is a real burden. And so we help to lift that burden. One of the things you always ask is, what can we do to help?
Yes.
We are looking for sponsors for some of these students. We do all the shopping, all the packaging, everything, but it costs us about $100 per student to equip them to the hilt for all these things. So anything our listeners out there would like to donate towards this effort to equipping some of these students for school would be a real blessing for us. And that's always done at our website, which is link2hope.org/donate. Anything you can contribute would be wonderful.
You know that I'm going to have the links and everything on our Talking Solutions Facebook page, along with a podcast of our discussion today. Don, this back-to-school program that you have for these kids, wardrobe, the underwear, all the things that they need to walk into school. And for families, it's very rare that you have just one child. A lot of times, it's a few children that all need these services.
Yep.
But put them into school dressed and ready to go and prepared to learn.
You know, the Clark County School District just had that study they published. 70% of children in the school district here in Clark County, their primary concern is getting bullied. And you know what? When you're not wearing the most up-to-date shoes, or you don't have clothes that fit, or you're wearing high waters or something like that, or don't have a backpack or don't have the supplies, kids will make fun of everything. So we like to think that sponsoring a child and getting them equipped will make those stats go down as well.
Wow, that would make you feel so good if you had the resources to sponsor a child for ballpark $100.
Yep, we'll take anything though.
Sure, anything you can contribute.
A lot of groups have contacted me and said, we would like our church group and a couple business groups to be able to take on a number of kids and sponsor them. And they're actually going to do the shopping, which is wonderful. We're open to anything as long as we can get these kids equipped.
Great idea. Get the church or your organization involved in something like that.
Yeah.
It is link2hope.org/donate.
Mm-hmm.
We have so many educational stumbling blocks here in Nevada for kids to achieve. This is one small one that we could really be assisting.
And that makes a huge difference, too. Not just for the impoverished community, but the families that we serve many times are the working families who are busting their butt to get out there and make a living to provide for their families, just coming up short. So we work with the parents, and by taking care of the kids for school, it takes that burden off them. You know, to help the parents, we offer a number of classes every month. Financial independence classes or financial management classes. A lot of these families don't know how to do budgets. They didn't grow up in families that taught them. So we help them learn to prepare budgets or to live more frugally. We actually have a couponing class. It's couponing and meal prep. We have Love and Logic, which is a parenting class that uses basic skills on managing your kids so that you get a more cooperative household. But anyways, we teach how to be better parents, how to be better financial managers of their household, and we take care of the kids at the same time. So really, when you talk about HopeLink, it is holistic. We have so many audiences that we serve, seniors, parents and families and kids, and all the way through.
It's pretty obvious. HopeLink of Southern Nevada does help people of all age groups in all different situations throughout the valley. Also recognized for the excellence of the service that you provide.
Our slogan is change their normal. That's the HopeLink. And you know what? I wouldn't continue working there for now going on my 6th year if I didn't believe that was true. I'm already planning for Hope Week in the fall, which is a big event, which will culminate with a bowling tournament on the 9th of November. The biggest giving thing right now that we have going on is, of course, our back to school.
$100 for a student,
$100
you cover all of it.
Yeah. In past years, we have equipped 700 to 800 students. Last year, the number was smaller, but this year we're going to expand it further. And we've got a number of institutions that are helping us. The Crossing Christian Church is doing a big, big drive. A lot of other smaller places do smaller drives and give to the program, but we're always looking just for individual sponsors who want to put $100 down and know that that's going to go to take care of everything a kid's going to need to get to school, who wouldn't be able to afford it otherwise.
You want to make a difference in a kid's life? That is a great way to do it. And you do all of these different services, Don Miller, with HopeLink of Southern Nevada, with 11 employees.
That has always amazed me. But you know what? When you look at the quality of the people that work with us, I'm not surprised at all. Any other kind of business who are doing all these things with just that small of a staff, it would make me wonder how well you're doing. But I know we're doing extremely well with a number of different populations, with a number of different services, and we're being recognized for it. People have contacted us saying, we want to give you large sums to be able to put towards this program or to establish this or to build out this. So we're entertaining a lot of those things. But we're always looking for person wallet donors who want to support us in a very small way. We're always very thankful.
All the info will be on our Talking Solutions Facebook page with links and also the podcast of our discussion today. Don Miller from HopeLink of Southern Nevada. Am I forgetting anything?
Probably.
Then you have to come back.
That's my reason.
All right. I am proud to call you my friend.
And you too.
Always proud of the work that you do for others in our community. And I thank you so much for joining us again today on Talking Solutions.
Thank you, Terry.